Okay, let's start my presentation. This presentation is polishing liquid glass, practical chips for iOS 26. Hello everyone, I am Matsuji. I am an iOS app engineer at LI Corporation. Today, I will talk about the new design from iOS 26. This is a very big change, and the knowledge hasn't been sufficiently shared yet. In this talk, I and this liquid glass will show practical chips for the new design. Especially due to the time limitation, I would like to focus on toolbar. The toolbar is one of the UI components most affected by the design language changes. The first topic is what I call the more button. Let's consider a situation where there are many buttons in the navigation bar. In iPhone 17 Pro, all buttons are visible well. But in iOS 13 mini, there is not enough space. In this case, iOS groups them under one single button, like this three-dot button. I call this button More button. By tapping the More button, user can access the action as a menu. This grouping behavior can easily happen due to the concentric design from iOS 26. Unfortunately, we cannot completely avoid this spec. Even if the buttons are shown correctly in your environment, grouping may still happen due to the accessibility feature or iPadOS window resizing feature, so we should take this into account. As a common issue of this More button, the action title is not shown. Only images are shown, and users cannot recognize the action. The first tip which I want to share today is don't forget to set the title of your button item. Please do not write code like this. If you find this pattern, please provide a title too. This is the result. Good. The title is used not only for menu, but also for accessibility feature like voiceover. So please do not omit this title, even though it is not shown. How about custom view case? We sometimes make a custom view of UI bar button item with this API. I change the button at the right to a custom view. Same as the previous one, the buttons are compacted in iOS 13 mini, but unlike the previous one, there is no action corresponding to the custom view. So user cannot access the action on the smaller device. The second tip is don't forget to set the menu representation for custom view. If you find code like this, please set the menu representation. Menu representation is a little-known API, but a UI action set to this property is used on the menu. This is the result. OK, the action is shown well. The next topic is filling UI bar button item with custom view. This is a sample UI. The key point is this UI fills the liquid glass with a custom view. This is the simplest implementation in UIKit we can imagine. And in Swift UI, we can write it like this. However, this is the result. There is an inset around the custom view, and we cannot fill the liquid glass with the custom view. Unfortunately, iOS adds an inset to the bar button item, and we cannot control the inset with the standard API. We can address this issue by hiding the shared background and adding glass effect manually. Let me explain more with this example. The system liquid glass is called shared background, and we can remove the shared background with this API, shared background visibility. By using this API, we lose the liquid glass effect, but the key point is the inset is also removed at the same time. Please focus on the UI on the left, and I will apply this API. Good. We can remove the uncontrollable inset. But there is not liquid glass effect, so let's add glass effect manually with this API. Please focus on the UI again. OK, we achieved to remove the inset and fill liquid glass with custom view. This is a Swift UI code representing my idea. UIKit also has similar APIs. However, this way has side effects. Because removing the system liquid glass, we lose the morphing effect. And if you adopt, in some of the cases, push and pop transition of UI navigation controller may not be smooth. If you adopt this method, please be careful of these side effects. That's all. I shared several topics related to toolbar, but I have more knowledge about the new design languages. For example, how to change the more button design or an issue of full colored image on UI tab bar controller. So if you are interested in such knowledge, or if you are interested in how this presentation slide was built, feel free to ask me. I would like to talk with you. Thank you.